All right, today is the rundown. It is Wednesday. It is September 13th. Have Angelica Spanos in for Big Cat. We have Scout. We have Scout, who has been sitting here waiting for this to begin. Slash Pancake, 1,000 times better name. I tried to name Pancake Golden Brown. Scout's a terrible dog name, no offense.
You want to get off Dave's lap, don't
Pancake.
you? I know, I can tell.
All right. Do you want to be here or not? It is brought to you by DirecTV. Code RUNDOWN, 15% off NFL Sunday ticket. It's not too late to watch your favorite NFL team every Sunday. You can now stream NFL Sunday Ticket without a satellite. To see if you're eligible, go to nflsundayticket.tv. Special student rates, only $24.99 a month. Use the code RUNDOWN, DirecTV, Football America, the whole works. Okay, let's get into, all right, Pancake. We'll let Pancake go down here because she seemed like she wanted maybe out.
Oh, she's peeing, I think.
Oh.
Is she?
No.
Looked like she was about to.
Thank you, Jared. Kobe, 2 numbers. So Kobe Bryant, the Lakers announced, are retiring number 8, number 24. I think it's the most arrogant, preposterous, stupid move maybe ever. I can't fathom that this guy's going to have 2 numbers in the rafters. So you're going to look. It's Kareem. It's Wilt. It's Magic. It's you name it. The Lakers have a million guys. James Worthy, I assume. Shaq, all of them. And then 2 for Kobe. And the second one, because he changed his number when he was accused of rape. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's the differentiator here. I think it's like kind of cocky and obnoxious no matter what. But the fact that there was a number change because he probably raped a girl, it's like we probably shouldn't draw any. I'm surprised he would even want to draw attention to that.
It's crazy.
Like you should just pick 24 and be like, the reason there's a reason why you wanted to get rid of 8, and now you want 8 in the rafters forever. So I don't even understand why he wants to do it.
Yeah, it just shows how like power and greedy he is and arrogant. He has always just wanted all eyes on him. No one else has 2 numbers retired. Why does he have to do it?
And what is that?
That would be enough for me, by the way. I would just be like,
right.
Even if in my heart I was like, I think I deserve 2 numbers, I'd be like, nobody else has it. It's gonna look douchey. Just give me 1.
Right.
And it doesn't change. Like nobody's like, oh, he's better because it, like there is. What is the advantage?
No, really
he
isn't
can't
any.
be humble for like 1 second and just be like 24.
Well, the advantage for him is to be the guy who's like, I'm the dude with 2 numbers, retired.
Yeah, because you probably anally raped that girl in Colorado. That's what it was.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I said probably.
Yep.
But
It's
that's
a sense of entitlement, though. It's this take. I need this. I get this. I deserve this. When it's like, no, you actually don't.
and I didn't make that part up either. I think that was the actual allegation.
Right.
Right?
I don't remember, so I'm not gonna.
Loud Sean with an absolute one of these faces. I'm pretty sure that that's what like the charge was. So I'm not like trying to make it more graphic for graphic's sake. If I'm wrong about that, then maybe my brain was trying to make it more graphic. I'm almost positive that was the charge. I was pretty.
Wouldn't surprise me either way.
I think I know we had, these shirts wouldn't fly nowadays.
No.
We had the Roethlisberger.
Rapelessberger and like there was a
Throwing picks, salt and chicks, I think is the shirt.
But the Lakers one was just the Lakers logo and it just said rapist. It was like the Lakers script and it just said rapist.
I don't think we could get away with that shit anymore.
I don't think
that
so.
was a Celtics
That was the good old days.
That was playing
Like,
in the finals.
The fact that those were on sale, the fact that there were people who were like, I'm going to walk down the
It
street.
was. He just confirmed what I said. That was the charge. So I didn't
Can you
make it up.
imagine being some asshole around like 2000, whatever, 9, 10, whatever that was, just walking around rapist?
That was, I'm just paying attention. Looks like strike 3. I'm dying here.
Segue into our next topic.
Yeah, segue into the next topic, which is the Cleveland Indians have won 20 in a row.
20 and a half at this point.
They're up right now. It looks like they're going to the, they're making pitching changes. It's 4-3, top 7, 2 outs. Myself, Big Cat, we have jumped onto the betting against the Indians train.
I hope they win 60 in a row now.
Started it at 18 because they're just minus like 400 every night. So minus 400 bet
I want this
against
to
them.
carry into
minus
next
400
season.
bet
I want
against
the
them.
Indians to win forever
Minus
now.
300 bet against them. I am already now in a no-win situation, especially if they win tonight. Pete, All Business Pete, in his very smirky, condescending way, he's like, did you bet against the Indians today? I'm like, yep. He's like, you got to let me know the second you stop this strategy, I'm going to start betting against them because that's going to win. I am way down. I am in trouble. I need them to win. You can't just win every night in baseball. You can't.
Apparently you can. And the Indians are doing it right in your fucking ugly face. It's a fact.
Bigger, we talked about this on the radio, bigger accomplishment, 20 straight in baseball, 20 straight in football. For me, it's a no-brainer. It's baseball.
Because it's every night?
Bad teams beat good teams regularly
more
in
often
baseball.
in baseball. 20 straight in football is, I mean, it's never been done really, right? I guess I'm thinking of like 19-0.
Well, Patriots did 21.
They did 21.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Walked right into that.
I mean, obviously I knew any sort of undefeated record was going to be the Patriots. I didn't know that
21.
I didn't know that they had made it to 21, so I think that's probably harder. Because you're spanning you're spanning such a long period of time with football.
But baseball, every night.
Baseball, yeah, it's so many games.
Yeah, like the
back to back to back, and you're on the road, and then you're home, and then it's like that's a lot.
And you run into a good football. Like the Patriots are always going to be
if you're better,
like the
then
worst.
You're probably,
right, you're going to win 100 times in a row.
Every time.
The Indians play. Who's a fucking horrible team? The White Sox. They're going to beat the White Sox. If they play 100 times, the White Sox probably win 30 of those games.
Get my man Jared a mic.
It's baseball, and it's not even a debate.
Yeah,
because if you play football, it's like Tom Brady can win 21 straight games, but you're in baseball, you're throwing out like 8 different starters.
It's not even close.
Over
Yeah,
21
but
straight.
I mean, just numbers would tell you that it's not that different. Like, how many times is 20 in a row happen
You
in
have the
football?
same quarterback for those
How many
21
times-
straight
yeah,
games.
how many times
Time out. But
Like,
baseball.
I get your logic, but if it doesn't happen,
Yeah,
I
because
would
baseball
imagine,
plays
I would
a-
imagine 20-game win streaks and 20-game football streaks are probably occurring at the same frequency.
Baseball plays a 162-game schedule. So there's way more games to get to that streak, and never happens.
I still think that the difficulty still applies.
It's way harder to do it. Baseball, bad teams beat good. Like if you play a series.
Well, then how come it doesn't happen that much more often in football?
Because they only play 16-game seasons.
Well, that's the point. Is that like
But there would
the
still be
21 straight
20-game win
spans 2 different
streaks
years,
more
different rosters.
frequently than if you're talking like this.
No,
if they both happen so infrequently, neither of them are like that.
But baseball, there's a
easy to
gazillion
achieve.
more games. The mathematical odds of it happening are way more likely because they play so many more games. Like, what's 160 divided by 20? Math?
Yeah, but then I'm thinking about the mathematical odds of like you're winning entire seasons.
So there's 8
8-ish,
football seasons
right?
in one baseball season.
Yeah.
So there's way more
understand.
chances.
I get the notion of chances. I'm just saying that in football, it means you are spanning over an entire season of people not beating you. So at some point, like you can't have any slip-ups for what is constituted a full season of football.
Right.
I'm just saying they're both very difficult.
Yeah,
I
so
actually
that makes
end up
it even
agreeing.
harder
I do
'cause
agree with
can't
you.
have one mess up.
I get.
'Cause
I'm just saying they've only both happened probably a handful of times. Maybe
Well, the
in
Patriots
football,
21.
only like one time in football.
And what's the longest? Oakland? Is that the longest American?
This is
Ever.
It's since the expansion, so 1961.
That is some shit, and it can't.
There's a
keep going up.
24-game win streak, but it was like in like 1960.
How many games are left in the season?
18-ish.
If they
You're gonna
run the table, I'm broke.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
for
Try.
it.
Bang that fucking drum. Let's bankrupt Portnoy. Imagine if Cleveland was your downfall like this. Yes. Give it to me. Yes.
It would be a
Keep betting
horrible
them,
way
you
to go
fucking
down.
idiot.
This rundown is brought to you by Mont Bow. Code rundown 2017. That's the year we're in. Don't forget the 2017 part. What do you get? You get 20% off your first order. No big deal. Mont Bow sells high quality jeans at a fair price. Normally, jeans this good are at least $200+. They sell them for around $100. Do the math. If you're unsure about your waist size, I'm now at 32. You can use their free home try program. They'll send you an additional size to try at home and just send back the pair that doesn't fit, as well as the prepaid return label, so nothing, no cost to you. Go to montbow.com, must spell it twice, mottandbow.com, mottandbow.com. Use a promo code RUNDOWN 2017. Jemele Hill in the news basically said Trump is a white supremacist, racist. ESPN not happy, they reprimanded him. The racist bait trolls who live off not being funny, but when something racist or news related to race happens, they can then insert themselves in the discussion because they have no talent, talentless hacks like the Clay Travises of the world, jumping on it. I said this on radio. I did send a company email probably like a month ago, being like, yo, there's so much political shit. don't talk about it on the blog. If you're going to tweet about it personally, I can't stop you. You can do your own personal opinions. But no company, if it reflects on Barstool, I reserve the right to react however I feel. I don't want your political views causing trouble for my business views. So that is, that is the situation ESPN is in. What do you got, Jemele? We'll start with you, Angelica.
All right, well, this is like the most age-old journalistic debate about ethics, right? You have a journalist who is a biased person presenting facts. But now with the implementation of all these social medias and everything, you have this other outlet where your more personal voice is shared. So this is not the first time that this has happened, that someone's gotten fired because of something they tweeted or whatever. I think that
she didn't get fired. She just got basically told,
the
ESPN
released a statement saying,
we don't agree with you.
Yeah, your statements don't reflect ESPN.
Okay, so she's still going to be there?
Yep.
Okay, well, I think that it's the employer's responsibility to have a policy to say, don't do this, whatever, keep your politics to yourself. I think she sort of could have seen it coming from a mile away that she was going to get backlash. Do I think she should have done it? No. I don't think it's the right place to do that. I think that's one of the things as a journalist myself, you have an internal conversation very seriously about all these things when you're on your phone about to tweet stuff. And if you think it can be in any way construed against you, against the company, against the employer who's paying your salary, you just don't do it.
I think if it comes down to salary and money, that's separate from what you're talking about as a journalist. I don't know if Jemele Hill thinks of herself as a journalist who's like, I'm here to present facts. I think she's more of a talking head who's like,
average person sees her on ESPN as an authoritative person. They're gonna listen to her.
But I think what the difference is, like, as a journalist, if you're presenting facts versus like, I'm here to give my opinions, and my opinion is, I think Donald Trump is a white supremacist. Like, I bet she saw it coming. And I don't think she cares. I think she wanted it. Well, I think she wants to make a statement like, I think he's a white supremacist, and I'm telling you that. And I think that they gave her a slap on the wrist, and I think she would gladly take that.
Yeah,
I think
she's lucky. I think it's also a function of just the climate right now of everyone being able to sort of say what they want about the president, regardless of the office, the respect of the office, whatever, all these like crazy dynamics that are going on right now. Like, it may not be the best thing, but that may be in her favor of why she got away with it in a sense.
And yeah, my larger point on the business side, as like the Barstool side, I don't think you can ever, as a company policy, be like, you can't express your personal opinions. But I just didn't want someone here to do that. And then when I'm like, now you've caused problems for me, and I'm gonna take action because of that, you can't be like, whoa, like how?
Yeah, you gotta limit it, and you gotta.
Like Jemele Hill had to know this was going to cause waves.
Yeah,
and if she didn't, that's on her.
Right. But she's a grown person, like she's not a child.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's like if someone did it here.
Maybe she thought it'd be like bad publicity is good publicity type of thing for her.
I think she thinks it's good publicity for her.
This was what Gay Pat and the Nazi thing was.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
I don't
want to get into it because
Gay Pat, but in hindsight, I wish I could rewind that. Gay Pat was actually on the right side of history on that one. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have come down on him for that. I didn't know enough about this baked Alaska cat at the time.
We'll leave it at that.
Bob Lee, moving on.
Fuck Bob Lee.
Bob Lee.
Sick of Bob Lee.
Is very angry at America and everybody, basically.
Yo, Bob Lee's time is done.
I like Bob Lee.
I like him too.
You know what? I didn't have a problem until now.
He is one of the like OG
fat round Bob Lee's ass.
Sports
Get this guy out of
no,
here.
Bob Lee is mad that everyone's making fun of Sergio Dip.
Fuck you, Bob Lee.
No, wrong, Kipsy. You are so wrong.
No.
I agree.
This is classic.
You're wrong.
This is classic. Like, I'm OG. I'm from a different time.
Fucking home run.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go.
They can't.
That's what I'm talking about.
This team doesn't lose.
Keep betting against them.
Damn it.
Roll Tribe, baby. Roll Tribe. Actually, to be honest, now they'll lose because I'm on them. Now that I'm really on them, they're going to lose.
Fuck me.
I apologize to Cleveland in
And
advance.
by the way, I fucking know.
Indians scored.
I know. And now I took Kansas City minus, even though they got a guy with a 10 ERA in the over, even though you said that. Anyways.
Bob Lee is being like, I'm Big J. I'm going to stand up for this guy. Adios, muchacho, whatever the fuck he said. Fuck you, Bob. This is like raining on everyone's parade.
8 years ago, when I was covering a World Cup qualifier in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, a local television producer asked me if I would be interviewed there. Could I try to do it in Spanish? Now, I know a little soccer Spanish. Get around the game a little bit. So I gave it a shot. And I'll tell you, after 20 seconds, I had to stop down. I had to apologize and say, guys, I'm sorry, we got to do this in English. I've worked with many people in that sport from all over the globe who comment live on the air. English is their second language, and my respect for them doing that is absolutely unbridled. So the internet trolling of my colleague, Sergio Dip, last night really ticked me off. Sergio, gracias, mi amigo.
Everyone who's acting like Sergio
Dip.
Sergio Dip's fucking like mishap was this big deal that needs to be defended. It was a funny fucking moment.
No, I agree.
Relax.
I don't think it needs to be defended,
But Bob Lee.
it's like there's no harm in foul in him just saying that.
No, there's harm and there's foul. Fuck that guy.
No, he's just being like a mentor,
He's
old
being like
man.
an old, yes, he's being an
he's
old,
like rubbing,
annoying
patting
loser
the
man.
back.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
But like, think of Dip. He's probably so happy that Bob Lee did that for him.
Yeah, that's the problem too. I want Sergio Dip and his dramatic 9/11 Mexican ass to just fucking suffer for his bombing on national TV.
First of all, what Bob Lee says does not change anybody's opinion. Bob Lee.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
No, Bob Lee. I want that. Like I turn. It's like lecture me, Bob Lee. I'm not listening to Bob Lee, but I find it funny. It's like funny. It's like he's the caricature of himself.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
Like his angry old man. Let's see Bob Lee lecture us now.
You know, there's a lot of people who like taking that seriously.
Nobody takes Bob Lee seriously.
Oh, there's absolutely
the only guy who takes Bob Lee seriously
over the age
is
of
Bob Lee.
There's old ass crotchety men.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like over the age of 50 or
no,
like, yeah, you're right, Bob Lee.
I actually don't. Now that I think about it,
even Mike Portnoy's like, fuck
my
this guy.
dad takes like the Shaps very seriously. He takes like.
He took.
Who's the guy who died who
John
went to
Saunders.
BC? No, he doesn't take Saunders seriously. He took Lupica seriously.
That's crazy, by the way. He takes Lupica seriously.
Who's the guy who went to BC? The news guy who died, and his son now does stuff.
Russert?
Yeah, he takes the Russert family very seriously. My dad has some guys he takes serious. I don't think Bob Lee's one of them. He takes the Shaps very seriously. That should be a thing for part of my take. Who does my dad take seriously? Because he takes like some people.
Like Jeremy Schaap is like what he says carries weight.
My dad takes because he respected the old man.
But that's fine. But every time it's been passed down from the old man to the son's usually a little prick.
My dad takes that shit seriously. Podcast standings, they came out something. This is just really just a.
We're just patting ourselves on the back.
This is the segment of the show where it's like we're fucking awesome.
Yeah, we kill it.
So we're what, 6th in this ranking?
We are 9th. ESPN 6 with 79 podcasts. That's not an exaggerated number. They literally have 79 podcasts. We are like right on their heels with I think like 15 podcasts, something like that. So with far less programming, we are like right on their heels as far as unique monthly listeners and like total streams and downloads. I mean, the people we're up against, it's like
they're huge.
The fucking heavy hitters.
Yeah.
It's like This American Life and Serial, NPR,
and New York Times.
Yeah, New York Times. This is like we have no business being in this category, but we do.
And we are announcing a new podcast that launches tomorrow, Fashion for Men, which is a huge source of contention today and almost every day at Barstool. But failing upwards, formerly Four Pins. They're the Four Pins guys. That may stay, I don't know. But it's going to be a men's fashion for fashion. Speaking of that, the big, Barella.
Get over here, fucking
he had
Frankie
that face.
Flex.
Oh my God, he's ready to model.
Frankie, cool guy.
Now let me just paint. You know what? Come, you stand in front so that people can get the whole fucking act. This is a man, a boy who was once a pizza maker, a pizza delivery man, who used to come in. I'm still Jenny from the block. Get out of here. You used to come in here wearing your Islanders gear, dressing like a schlub.
Which I will. The season starts.
Dressing like a schlub, and all of a sudden you roll in here with your fucking Metropolitan Museum of Art, $12 hipster
I'm actually
Salvation Army nonsense.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Where did you get that shirt?
PacSun.
Why did you go to PacSun?
I get a lot of clothes.
Yeah,
at PacSun.
why did you go to PacSun?
I've been
shopping. I know why. Because the cool guy shirt that he wore yesterday, you thought they saw. Yeah, see, he wore that Sonic the Hedgehog shirt to be like cool yesterday, and you said, I think they carry this shit at PacSun. You said that, so you were on the hunt for cool gear.
No, I said that they do. I saw it at PacSun when I got this shirt.
You're on the hunt. First of all, PacSun, why are you shopping? That's like cool. You're trying to be cool.
Because I get all my plain long sleeve tees from PacSun.
There's nothing plain about
that.
that.
That is not
that
plain.
is a copy.
That has like child's graffiti all over it.
And I said, when I said it to you, I'm like, you walked in, the first thing, I'm like, what is up with that shirt? Why are you trying to be cool? Like, get back to the Frankie I hired. You're like, this isn't a cool shirt.
It's just a long sleeve shirt.
No, it isn't,
like, to
Frankie.
me, I didn't. Yesterday, I wanted to be cool with a Sonic the Hedgehog shirt. I wanted to get a response, and I did, and I loved it.
Frankie.
Today,
Frankie. Now you're
Okay, Frankie,
No.
I want you to look me in the eyes
Yeah.
as a coworker and a
Yeah,
friend and tell me that you put that shirt on today and you thought it was just a regular fucking shirt, a
that
regular
was a
day.
nice
at the
shirt.
office.
No,
that was
there's
a nice
nothing
shirt.
that
I didn't.
shirt.
No, I
it's
did
a
not.
ridiculous shirt.
People, I don't even know what Yeezys are. People are saying those are them.
These are,
No,
these
those are
and I've had
Adidas
these since. Well, shout out to I did a little YouTube search and I threw these in pillowcases and made them nice and white. And it got
Again?
everyone's attack. Well, that's
You
just
were wearing dirty shoes, Islanders t-shirts.
And listen, it's fine. You're
God
trying
forbid
now.
God forbid I clean my shoes.
God
can't clean
forbid
my
you
shoes.
just. I don't.
A little spit.
I can
No,
see
a little
what's
spit
happening
shine.
to you.
Listen, as Failing Upwards will do on their show, there's plenty of guys who want to be stylish and need to figure out
I don't
how to
want
do
my
it.
guy
It's
being
okay.
stylish.
Yeah, you got to be a schlub for
I will
him.
never ever do. I mean, now I'm all fucked in the head. I don't know what to wear.
Now you got to dress
Just
like
go
a
Barry's
back
gonna come
to
in
the
naked.
guy who was the pizza guy who I sat
See,
across.
like, when I
told him
when I went to the store
I
and
told him
I
to just wear
picked out a
Borelli
shirt,
shirts forever.
this was a Frankie shirt to me. I'm like, that was my
That's
shirt.
a Frankie
Like, that's why I
shirt?
bought it. That's
Get
why I got it.
outta
Like,
here.
we're acting as if a second presence bought the shirt.
No.
Where's Zaz?
Zaz got a cardigan
Zah's
on.
cocky today.
Yeah,
so
but
it's not a
Zah's
good
fine.
example.
No,
not
Zah's dressed
Zah-
as native
Zah has
Zimbabwe
a cardigan
colors.
that matches green and orange shoes. He's not a good
And
example.
Zah
for you today.
also said to me the other day that he wears walking shoes and changes into it. That's why he doesn't wear his nice shoes
Well,
to the
Zah,
office.
yeah, but Zah, you don't know what's going on there. He may need walking.
Zah
shoes.
wears
He
two
walked
different
into that
shoes. One nice one.
Yeah, but he's done that. He hasn't been here. He's consistent. You're changing.
You're changing. Which is fine, but you have to just say,
No.
Frankie, just say this. I'm changing.
I'm not.
Frankie!
I will change. I didn't. I may have changed and didn't know I was doing it. So,
You are such an asshole.
so now I will
Style
change
identity
back. I will
crisis.
be wearing an Islanders windbreaker tomorrow.
And some dirty shoes.
I'll
And I
wear
told him
dirty
he should
shoes.
just wear Borelli shirts.
Just
That's
don't,
it. That's
like-
who you are.
God, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I've
For,
seen it happen. I saw it happen with the ticket taker Hank when he's like they start elevating and then it's like
It's-
next thing you know, it's like he's got tattoos
thought I'd have
on his
myself a nice
legs.
fall. I thought I'd just like start.
Oh, that's
wearing-
what's next. He's going to get a tattoo.
Yeah,
Oh, never.
Kangol hats.
This
So
just gets
anyways,
my head
Cocky
better.
Frankie.
Yeah.
I just won't look.
I'm
sorry,
gonna
I
ask.
apologize.
I'm gonna ask the Failing Upwards guys to like do a segment on
There's
Frankie
no,
Borelli.
everybody in this office knew that shirt was like
And as a matter of
fashion
fact, when the elevator doors opened and Caleb came off wearing his overalls, looking like he painted my house, Frankie said he literally put his hands up and said, "Now I'm not the asshole."
No,
Right now,
so
no
you
one's
know,
gonna be talking about
you
my
know
outfit, 'cause
that
he
that's
looks
an
like a
asshole
dick.
Yeah,
shirt.
but that's Caleb.
Yeah,
That's been
that
Caleb's
fits
brand
him.
from day one.
Right.
You were just a normal
And you
pizza
knew
guy
that
from
deep
like
down-
I
That
got
shirt's
this
an
in your
asshole.
guys' head by saying I dressed like Caleb yesterday. Like I said, that's a Caleb shirt, and now everything I wear is gonna be.
Well, you did
compared
it
to
twice in a
Caleb.
row. You wore 2 Caleb shirts in a row.
But
If you came in wearing an Islander shirt, we wouldn't have talked about this.
I fucked up.
Hand up.
Yeah.
fashion to
still
failing
looks good.
upwards tomorrow. That's the rundown, man. I'm
You
first.
do. He does look good. It's just a matter of admitting that he's
Doesn't look good.
changing.
He looks like a different
Well,
guy.
he looks like an asshole, but you know, he's trying.
He looks good though. Like if you didn't know his backstory, if you met him today,
If
you'd
he
be
wore
like,
that,
this guy's cool.
Yeah, if
You
he
hear
wore,
that?
yeah, but I don't
So
want a
that's- that's-
cool guy.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
a hard worker. This guy, if he wore that in the interview, there's no chance he's here.
That's true.
Okay, I
Zero.
get that.
That is true. But he got in the door and now he's changing like everybody does. Like you did. You went from ugly to semi not as ugly, and when you
Can
get a
we
little bit
not
of money,
bring
you
that
fame.
back?
I can do whatever I want. My guys stay grounded.
Very hypocritical. You're the least grounded person ever, and you want your whole team to be grounded.
Because
Bullshit.
I'm not grounded, so I
Bullshit.
need grounded guys.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Carry on.
All right, that's the rundown. I need a home run stat.